just give you a little tip if you're decorating garlands and you like to put ornaments on them, especially glass ornaments. A lot of times people will just use the Christmas tree hook and hook it onto the garland, but the problem with that is if you ever brush against it, the chances of knocking one of those off is pretty great. So the tip is take a pipe cleaner, or a chenille stem as I call it, and just twist it onto that ornament and then tie it on, and I'm using green, so tie it on there really good and then just hide that little chenille stem back in the greenery of the garland and it's on there securely. And the other tip is when you're decorating a garland and you have multiple ornaments in size, I like to take all of one type ornament and work with that ornament first. And why I do that is a couple of reasons. Number one, I get them dispersed evenly. And number two, I guess it's a number one and a number one. I get them dispersed evenly, but I'm not getting them all clogged up on one end, because I realize if I have 4 ornaments laying there in the pile, I want them spaced evenly throughout. And if I'm just digging through the box randomly, then I end up sometimes not being as balanced. And so that's the thought there. And then if you're working any kind of ribbon into it, work that ribbon in early so that you're not risking breaking those ornaments or knocking them off their hook. So work the ribbon in first, work single or specialty ornaments last, and then your like ornaments, put them in all at one time or together, and then move to the next one. The specialty ornaments that I mentioned would be like, I've got a little train here, so I add those specialty ornaments last because I kind of want them to stand out or be on top and show up. So that's the quote specialty ornaments in this one. And then I added a little glass bead garland, and that's definitely the last thing I put on. So that's my tip on that. And Paula loves this bell. Her sister gave this to her last year. So bells seem to be a big thing this Christmas. You see bells everywhere, different shapes, different textures, different styles, very rustic farmhouse to very elegant gold, glitter, traditional. So there's just all kinds of bells out there this year, different shapes, sizes. So it's fun to add bells to things that maybe already are existing in your home, and just put a little Christmas touch to it, and then take that touch off and after Christmas, and it's an easy little thing to add a little Christmas decor to those items that hang out year round.